This is the very least that we can do. I know it's a very chilly night, but as Harold reminded us 10 years ago when we celebrated his 80th birthday, that since he was born in Minnesota, it was no doubt a very chilly night then, too. So I'm afraid we brought it with you tonight. I have so many wonderful stories that I can share about Harold, but I'm just going to share this one, and I do apologize for the many of you who've heard this already. I know part of my charm is that I tell the same stories again and again and again. But in 1986, 26 years ago, right around now, I was living in an apartment not far from where Harold and Ava live on Locust Street, just around the corner on Coronado. And we had a bit of bad weather, some freezing rain, I think. And the university, of course, not being hardy Northerners like Harold and myself, of course, closed. I had a coaching schedule that day, and Harold called me at my apartment and said, "So that the day is not a total waste, do you think you could come over to my house and have your coaching today?" And of course, having no fear of my problem was, of course, that all of my music was in my TF studio over in the practice building, and I told him this, and he said, "Oh, I'm sure we'll find something to do." So I drove over to Harold's house, and for about an hour and a half or 2 hours, we sat and read through Schubert Lieder, and talked about Schubert, and we talked about Lieder, and it was just the most wonderful, wonderful time, and I hope that day was not a total loss, it certainly was not for me. When we decided rather spontaneously to do this program, there was only one song that came to my mind that I simply had to sing. Der Musensohn by Franz Schubert, because Harold, for me, you are der Musensohn, the son of the Muses.
So geht's von Ohr zu Ohr, so geht's von Ohr zu Ohr. Und nach dem Takt der Regen, und nach dem Wasserbewegen, sich alles an mir vor. Und nach dem Wasserbewegen, sich alles an mir vor. Ich kann sie kaum erwarten, die erste Blume im Garten, die erste Blüte. Sie grüßen meine Lieder, und kommt der Winter wieder. Sing ich noch jenen Traum, sing ich noch jenen Traum. Ich sing in der Weite, auf weißes Leibweite, da blüht der Winter schön, da blüht der Winter schön. Auch diese Blüte schwindet, und neue Freude findet sich auf bebauten Höhen, und neue Freude findet sich auf bebauten Höhen. Bei der Linde das junge Füchschen finde, zugleich erleg ich sie. Das Schwund